All around the city are buildings that have been damaged by German bombs. Why are the Germans attacking Belgium? I'm finding life very confusing and scary.
Hidden is an exhibition designed specifically for 11 to 14-year-olds. It's an immersive experience for them to understand what it was like for children in hiding during the Holocaust in Europe. Storytelling was critical to Hidden. We're very fortunate to have generous survivors of the Holocaust who have shared their life experience for the purpose of education. They are just extraordinary stories about amazing people. And we know that children in particular are really drawn to compelling stories. In Hidden, we have the survivors as children talking to the young people of today so that kids would see that the lives of Jewish people in Europe before the war were fundamentally the same as the lives of kids today.
For my 6th birthday, we have a party just for me. My aunties and uncles and cousins are there, and we all eat my favourite foods.
And it starts with that level of normality. Life is beautiful. They go to school, they go to family events, their family have businesses, normal. And then slowly conditions are getting worse. The group is invited to go into those dollhouses dioramas and to dive into a specific story that highlights the moments until they are forced to flee.
We hear Joseph Goebbels, a Nazi, on the radio, saying terrible things about Jews. The day after, it's pandemonium in the streets.
Part of my role is research, and it's critical for authenticity of the experience. For example, in this exhibition, we needed to know what did the streetscapes look like? What did the interiors of the houses look like? Research is a lengthy process when you do it right.
My experience of working with art processes has been excellent. Kate Camille has been so wonderful with her attention to detail, researching the content, so respectful of the survivors' stories.
It's so important to pay attention to detail. You know, we get the survivors coming through this exhibition and they can feel whether or not it evokes their lives back then. The collaboration between members of art processes and the Holocaust Museum was really tight on this project. We spent many hours going over the scripts, pondering, is this what Paul would have said? Is this what John would have understood? Does this sound like the kind of language that Joe might have used?
So the collaborative nature of working with AP was something that I really enjoyed. I love the way that we took the content to these creative levels that I could never imagine.
I think that it's driven by optimism. It's honest, it's simple, it's eye level. The simplicity of that, the call to action to something so fundamentally basic and simple and positive, that I think makes the difference, and this exhibit so effective.
Before sending me to the convent, Dad handed me a tiny mezuzah. Mum threaded a piece of red ribbon through it and pinned it inside my singlet, so the mezuzah would protect me and keep me safe. My father had always told me to recite the Shema whenever I felt afraid, so I say this special prayer under my breath. At night time, the nuns finally rescue me from my little prison. I'm safe.